Microsoft's first Android device truly upgrades the Android Auto experience. This is a story about, people are trying to figure out what to do with these. People are having to reconfigure their minds using this device, those that have it. And they're discovering situations that are really a lot better with a dual screen setup. And it's in places that you may not have imagined it. And these photos are a good demonstration of the car and what you could do in the car with a dual screen device. And so there's a couple of different scenarios here, but this person has an electric vehicle, so they have plug share up on the secondary display, but you can output from the USB port to Android Auto. So you get your Android Auto with your nav and your notifications on your in-car display, and then that frees up your other two displays here on the Surface Duo to do different things. It can be a map. It can be traffic. It can be tracking for charge stations. It can be music or multimedia. Here's an example of ChargeWay on one and Electrify America on the other. I guess these are different charging platforms. Now, you may not even need to have an in-car. If you get a mount for this thing, as the first image implies, you may not even have to have a screen in your car. Because now you can have the nav on one side and the media on the other.
Right.
And you can be less distracted because you're not switching between apps. You just leave them open. So this thing continues to find a home in unexpected places. And it may not be as great as something like this to hold up to your face and to be comfortable with and the traditional easy form factor. By the way, this, of course, does this. Do I need to remind you? It also does that. However, in certain circumstances, it's really turning out to be better than what any smartphone can be in certain circumstances. And it's interesting to me.